Hello everyone. I'm just trying to wait a few minutes and let other people, if they decide to join. I hope everybody is having a good day today. Just trying to give them a few minutes and we will get started. Today has been a good day. Been very active today. Done a lot in my yard. Well, not a lot, but I did a little bit. My husband's done a lot. He's been doing a lot of work in the yard. And my yard's looking beautiful, so I'm so excited about that. Let's see why I'm waiting. I just hope that others are seeing this and are getting something out of it. It's not about me. It's only about him. And I'm getting something out of it. Not because I'm the one doing it, but because I'm feeding my spirit. I'm feeding my inside man who needs to hear the word, who needs encouragement, and this has been a way for me to do that. Didn't start out that way. It's quite weird how all this started because I always told the Lord, well, especially this last go around, I told the Lord, you know what? It's gonna have to be you before I do anything else. I'm tired of doing everything and it not working out. What does that mean? That means I'm doing all the work, which means it's not in God's will, so it messes up, okay? So I told him this time, I'm like, Lord, if I do anything ministry-wise, you're going to have to be the one to do it. I mean, you are going to have to be the one to do it. Well, I started out with this YouTube channel to try to get more views and followers and start the affiliate program is why I did this, okay? And for some reason, the Lord has straight aimed me toward this direction. And the point of it is okay, Lord, I'll do what you want me to do, and I can do the other two along with this. But if this is what the Lord wants, then this is what the Lord wants. There's nothing, it's out of my hands. I'm not on here worried about how many people's watching. I'm not on here trying to feel like, oh no, it ain't working. Nope. I'm just being led by the Spirit to do whatever I need to do. And God has a purpose for it. So something's going to happen. It's got to happen because it's in his hands. I'm not a perfect person. I make a lot of mistakes. And but you know what? It's about him. And it's about learning. And I'm still teachable. When you get to the point of being unteachable, that's when there's a problem, okay? I know I'm not perfect, nor am I ever going to be perfect. I make mistakes every day. I make mistakes every day. And, but in my heart, I still talk to him. You know, I used to be so bad that if I made a mistake or didn't walk the way I should be walking, I would completely shut down. And I would just stop communicating with God, and I would feel low and like undeserving, and just conviction, and just downright just bad, you know. But now I've learned from many years of beating myself up. I have learned that we are going to make mistakes, and we are going to do things sometimes that aren't good, but he is good, and he is a forgiving, loving Father, and all he wants is us to be able to come to him when we make them mistakes and talk to him about it. You know, talk to him. Get back up. Don't let it beat you up so bad that you turn your back and walk away from the Lord, because that is not the way we need to be doing it. I have beat myself to death for years over every little thing, and it almost made me hate church. It almost made me hate even affiliating myself with that type of living. But you know what? That's because I was trying to be like everybody else, and I wasn't being myself. And there was so many religious people under me that you could not breathe wrong or you was going to hell. So now I'm in the process of reteaching my mind, relearning things, and taking it easy on myself. That's an important key too. Just take it easy on yourself, okay? Just relax. We're not gonna be perfect people. We're gonna make mistakes. That's just the way it is, y'all. We're human. Humans make mistakes. But I have decided, don't know why, it's got to be God. It's between him and I don't know. But I'm going to do a daily devotional every night. And which is helping me, and I hope it helps y'all. If you want to comment, you're welcome to. Ask questions, you're welcome to. If you need prayer, write me. You're welcome to write me on here, and you're welcome to ask anything you want to ask. And I'm not here preaching. I'm just here giving you some positive words and life experiences that I've had. And today's devotional is talk about the good stuff. See, it's positive. Talk about the good stuff. Let's talk about good stuff. Let's talk about the good stuff. We've had so much bad stuff in our lives, y'all. It's time we talk about the good stuff. Hello, everybody that's on here, man. It's awesome to see y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. See, let's get this straight. Sorry. Let's talk about the good stuff. And it says in Matthew 12:36, it says, "But I tell you, on the day of judgment, men will have to give account for every idle, inoperative, non-working word they speak." Okay. We are going to have to keep account of every useless, awful words we ever speak. And God keeps account of everything we do. And I used to think about that so much it about drove me crazy. But you know what? He still loves us. He still loves us. Okay. And this is what the rest of it says. It seems to me that we talk about how we feel more than practically anything else. And let me tell you, that is the daggone truth. 24/7, I'm telling on myself, I am constantly talking about myself and how I feel. Oh, me. And I mean, just all day long. I'm hurting. I'm tired. I'm aggravated. I'm all day long. And we talk about that more than we talk about anything else. I'm not saying everybody, but I am saying me. I like to complain. It's a habit I have. I'm trying to get out of it. Lord help me, Jesus, get out of it. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. But 90% of my day is full of complaining and talking about how I feel. My husband gets so sick of hearing it. We feel good or bad, happy or sad, excited or discouraged. Lord, have I felt discouraged a lot. And 1,000 other things. The inventory of the various ways we feel. is almost endless. Feelings are ever changing, usually without notification. I'm going through a premenopause kind of situation and different things, and my feelings are all over the place. I deal with anxiety, I deal with depression, and I just have emotions that seem so out of control, y'all, sometimes. And now I'm having to learn to train my mind that no matter how I'm feeling, I've got to talk about the good stuff. If I could fill my mind with as much positivity as I do negative, whew, I would be walking on cloud 9 24/7, y'all. And if we would just sit down, just take a moment, sit down and think about everything that we think about. Just take a moment and think about it. How many positive things are you thinking about, and how many negative things are you thinking about? And figure which one is the most. It's a habit, y'all. It's a habit we get into. It's a negative habit that we get into. It's ever changing, usually without notification. These feelings don't need our permission to fluctuate. They merely seem to do as they please for no specific reason we can identify. We have all experienced going to bed feeling just fine. And then all of a sudden, feeling just fine physically and emotionally, only to wake up the next morning feeling tired and irritable. And how many people just lay in the bed, you're tired and you're ready to go to bed, and you just lay there and stare at the ceiling for hours and can't go to sleep because your mind is just negative thoughts just going crazy in your mind, and you can't do nothing about it. That's why people have to go on medication to be able to sleep. You can't control it. It just constantly, it will drive you crazy. And it happens for no reason. And then you get a good night's sleep. You wake up in the morning and you're irritated and aggravated. Y'all, we are constantly going through emotion. Emotion, no matter good or bad, you're constantly going through emotions in your head. Why? Why do I feel this way? We ask ourselves, and then usually begin to tell anyone who will listen how we feel. Unfortunately, my husband gets all of my how I feels. Anybody out here can relate. He gets every bit of I feel. I feel like this, I feel like that. I don't feel like this, and I don't feel like that. So bless his heart. Y'all keep him in prayer because he gets all of my don't feels. We ask ourselves then, usually begin to tell anyone who will listen how we feel. It is interesting to note that we tend to talk a lot more about our negative, what was we saying earlier, our negative feelings than we do our positive ones. It's a habit. It is a habit. We're so used to negative. I grew up in negative. So negative is my normal. So it's very hard for me to talk positive all the time, which is what I need to start practicing. We all do. It would make us feel a lot better if we had positive thinking more than negative thinking. Negative thinking can literally make you sick in your body, in your mind. And positive will lift you up and make you feel good. Positive will make people want to be around you. Negative makes people not want to be around you. Negative affects your job. It affects your relationship. It affects your marriages. It affects everything in your life. It affects your heart. And I'm talking your physical heart. It affects your brain. It affects everything in your life, y'all. It can literally kill you from thinking and being so depressed and depression all the time. It says, if I wake up feeling energetic and excited about the day, I rarely announce it to anyone I come in contact with. However, if I feel tired and discouraged, I want to tell everyone. Oh, thank you, TF Sellers. I appreciate that very much. But the fact is, they're saying if they feel good in the mornings, they don't want to tell nobody. But by gosh, if you feel bad, you're going to let somebody know about it. It's a habit. It has taken me years to learn that talking about how I feel increases the intensity of those feelings. And what that means is the more you talk about something bad and negative, the more negative you're going to get. It gets worse. It don't get no better. It gets worse and worse. You can always tell God how you feel and ask for his help and strength. But talking about negative feelings just to be talking does no good at all. If negative feelings persist, asking for prayer or seeking advice based on biblical truth is a good thing. But once again, I want to stress that talking just to be talking is useless. If we have to wait to see how we feel before we know if we enjoy the day, then we are giving feelings control over us. But if we are willing to make right choices, regardless of how we feel, God will always be faithful to give us strength to do so. Meaning, even if you feel bad, pretend you feel good. Make it good for you. Try to pick yourself up. Try to make yourself feel better even if you don't. Don't feed into negative feelings. And I'm telling myself this as I'm telling y'all. Do not feed into negative feelings. Trust in him. How are you feeling? If your feelings are positive, tell someone. I feel good today. I'm happy. Call somebody. Let them know, hey, today is a good day for me. I feel good today. And if you're having a negative day, try to hold that back a little bit. And don't feed into it, because Satan wants to keep you down. He wants to keep you upset. He wants to keep your nerves tore up so he can just destroy your whole day and your days and day after day after day. He wants you miserable. Don't feed into it. But boy, if you're feeling good, you let everybody know, I'm having a good day. I'm blessed today. God's been good to me today. I mean, just make sure you keep feeding into the positive, and let's push that negative back. If they are negative, tell God about it and trust him to work things out. The negative things you speak to God about. You don't feed into them into your person and out in your atmosphere. You speak to God about them negative things. Let's talk about the good stuff. That is the title tonight. Let's talk about the good stuff. Let's quit feeding into the negative, y'all. Regardless of how you feel, choose to enjoy your day. Look. Choose to enjoy your day. Look, we only have so much amount of time and we're gone. We're no longer going to be here. So we need to try our best, no matter what the situation is, to enjoy our day. And on the bad days, give it to God. Give it to God and claim victory over that bad day, even if you don't feel like it. Speak to him. Tell him, I give this to you today, God. This is your day. It might be bad, Lord God, but I'm going to praise you regardless. And I'm telling y'all, if we start choosing to talk about the good things and quit putting all our energy in the bad things, we're going to feel good inside and out. And the people around us, it would be a different atmosphere. My husband would probably enjoy more time with me if I was more positive. My husband, I would probably enjoy more time with him if he was positive more, because he has the same things and issues that I have. We both struggle with negativity because that's what we were raised with. That's all we've known all our life. So we're having to unlearn the things we've learned. And that's hard, y'all. But with God, we can do it. I'm telling you what, God is good today. And he loves you. And if you don't know Jesus, you need to get to know Jesus. You need to give your heart to him. Are you going to be perfect? No. Are you going to make mistakes? Yes. Every day of your life, you're going to make mistakes. But you know what? Jesus loves you no matter what. It's not about what's on the outside. It's about what's on the inside. So let's try to make a goal. We're going to go from day to day. Let's try to make a goal for the rest of the night. Let's be positive. Let's speak positive. Let's be positive for the people that surround us. Then let's wake up in the morning being positive. Let's practice this and see how it works. I appreciate y'all time in here tonight. We've had 8 people in here tonight watching. That's amazing. That's God right there. And I hope it helps somebody because it's helping me. And if any of y'all want to private message me and reach out and let's talk about the Lord, then let's do so. That would be awesome. I'm here, I'm open, and I'm willing to talk to anybody because I have struggles of my own, and I've been through about everything you could ever imagine in your mind, and I'm learning every day how to just get a little bit closer to him. Because I'm telling you, we wasting our days just being negative and just sour and just ill and aggravated. And Satan is just having a wonderful old time making sure he makes our little short lives miserable while we're here. Let's try to turn that around. I thank each and every one of you tonight for being here. It's been an awesome little word tonight. And I hope that y'all come to join me. Make sure you subscribe, follow me, and turn on your notification for when I come on. And I will be back on here at 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Send your friends over this way. Tell them about it. Let them come get them some positive thinking done too, and some different encouraging words. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night tonight.